Hello, and welcome back to another episode of What Is This? I'm Chandler Duffield, and today we'll be taking a look at the concept of strange strangers. So, what is a strange stranger? You might be imagining something like this.
Oh, Clarice, your problem is you need to get more fun out of life.
Or this.
Food is a Big Mac.
We're very food what?
Big Mac? That's why we come down.
Well, you're objectively right, but is there more to it? Let's take a look at what Marilyn M. Cooper has to say about it. Cooper popularized the term strange strangers in her essay, Listening to Strange Strangers. She described a time where a dragonfly landed on her leg while she was driving. This startling encounter allowed her the realization that the dragonfly had its own agenda, that it had its own path, and her path crossed it by mere coincidence. This stranger of a dragonfly drew Cooper outside of herself, made her think of the implications of saving certain animals and species, made her question the importance of her role as a human being. To Cooper, this dragonfly was a strange stranger. It was a being that offered a different perspective on something she already knew. So if a dragonfly can be a strange stranger, then what else can? Maybe Donald Trump is a strange stranger to you. Or Snooki from Jersey Shore. Or this guy. Anyone or anything that offers a different perspective on something you already know can be a strange stranger. But just because we meet a strange stranger doesn't mean we listen to them. The fact that the stranger is strange means something, right? Let's take a look at the definition of strange. Something strange is said to be unusual or surprising in a way that's unsettling or hard to understand. Then add the word stranger, and we get something like this.
You are no talent! You disgrace!
So how can we be open to strange strangers when they're so undeniably strange? How can we listen to them? And should we? That's a complicated question, and there's no simple answer. But in order to understand a strange stranger, we first have to realize that we ourselves might be a strange stranger to them. Cooper discusses the idea of habits of experience, which are essentially experiences that legitimize certain thoughts and ideas, certain positions. So if we can recognize that every strange stranger, including ourselves, has these habits of experience, we can then open ourselves to the idea that each position a stranger takes has some sort of experience behind it to back it up. But does this make it worth listening to? Does it make every stance or position legitimate? In the eyes of the beholder, yes. But we're not always the beholder. Oftentimes, we're the listener. So if we find ourselves in the position of listening to this,
Like putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that?
should we open ourselves?
Serious crap.
Should we listen to them? Maybe there's something to be gained by listening. Maybe there's something valuable to be learned. Or maybe not. That's up to you to figure out for yourself. This has been another episode of What Is This? Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you listened. Thanks for watching.